Hello students, and welcome to your week 4 journal instruction video. This is the last assignment in week 4. The assignment itself will focus on how we can use kinematics and physics knowledge in everyday life. So when you are ready, you click on the week 4 journal, speed limits and stopping distances, and that'll open up the week 4 journal instructions. Make sure to read the instructions all the way through. And it's going to focus on speed limit changes for Minneapolis and St. Paul that actually happened in the year 2020. And we're going to use kinematics to see how changing a speed limit can affect stopping distance. So you'll notice there is a PDF file right here that you can read. If you want to have a bigger PDF file, you can click on this link, and that will open the PDF file in a new tab for you. When you're done reading the article, I want you to use the knowledge that you read to answer question number 1 and 2. And you will need to use the kinematics equations and knowledge that we have learned in previous assignments, especially in the first assignment for week 4. Now, when you answer week 1 or question 1 and question 2, you can answer this either in a handwritten format. You can do this in a Word document, or you can answer them in a new journal entry. However, it's hard to go back to this if you're in a new journal entry. So I usually tell students to write down their information on a piece of paper or put all their answers in a Word document, and then that way it's also easier to maintain the document and not lose your work. If you're inactive too long in Blackboard, you can lose your work if it logs you out. So that's question 1 and 2. The next part focuses on another link of information that you can find. There is a PDF file here, but there's also a link to the actual website right here, and that will load for you. The website itself has an interactive graph, which is why I included the link website that you can use here. Now, with the information from the article as well as the graph, you'll notice that there are questions 3 through 7 below, and you will answer those questions using what you've learned in both of the articles that you've read. And then question 7 is probably one that you'll put a little more effort into, and that's going to focus on resources that are linked within the article itself. You'll need to be within the website in order to do that. And when I mean resources that are included, when you go back into the website, you'll notice that there might be some blue font with underlined text. And if you click on that, that's actually an external link, and that'll bring you to another article that might be included. So when it's asking you to look at references or resources, that's what it's asking you to do, is to find a link within the article and read that information and see how it applies to your article that we're reading now, to the article in this PDF file. Now, when you're done answering all of the 7 questions, whether you put that in a Word document or whether it's handwritten, you're going to submit that in a new journal entry. So you'll scroll up this way, and you'll notice there's a Create Journal Entry link here. You can click on that, and that's going to bring you into the submission area. Again, you'll fill out a title. You can put your information within this submission here, or you can attach a file if you had a Word document, or however you took notes, or if you have a picture. Either one works. You'll browse your computer and attach your file, and you'll click the blue Post Entry in order to submit it for grading. Again, if you're struggling, you have any questions, you get stuck, make sure to email me and I can help you with that, or we can meet and collaborate. Otherwise, this is the last assignment for week 4, and we'll move on to week 5 when the folder opens.